this game ends up going the distance here simply because... Hello everyone, welcome back to DreamHack Stockholm. I'm JoRoSaR and I'm here with CM Storm's very own Polt. Of course, comfortably seated at the moment as far as the road to BlizzCon is concerned. He's taking part in his first DreamHack tournament this year, I believe, and looking forward to qualifying for Winter. But of course, just because you're going to BlizzCon doesn't mean you can't come over here and stomp some nerds. How are you doing, man? How's this DreamHack for you?
I'm doing pretty good right now, and well, it's been so long. I mean, this is the first DreamHack in this year, so the last year was, it's been about a year from the last DreamHack, so I feel really good right now.
And how's your play in relation to this DreamHack? We know like you've done a lot of WCS stuff as well. There's a big difference between the kind of game where you get to prepare for your opponent for days, sometimes even weeks, and then you come here and it's the kind of tournament where actually everything's done in a weekend. Sort of similar, I guess, to MLG or other American tournaments. Do you prefer one or the other?
Well, actually, I don't really have any preference, but well, I just prefer for what tournament I'm up to. I mean, in WCS, I know who's I'm facing against. Then, well, it's sometimes better when I have some information. Like, I mean, well, when my opponent is kind of a new player, well, we both have some times, but I don't really have any idea about him, but he can find a lot of VODs of mine. So it's not good, but like this tournament, it's okay because he doesn't really have a time to study me. Okay. So maybe this is better a bit, but when I face like very famous player, I mean notable players like Bomber or then I don't know which is better. Maybe WCS style is a bit better because since I can have some time to prepare for, so that means probably my match value will be a bit higher. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense and great insight as well. But you were talking about the players in this tournament sort of not having much time. There are a lot of notable players in this tournament. I mean, everybody wants to get to BlizzCon. Everybody's talking about BlizzCon, trying to work out who's going to qualify. Such a ridiculous player lineup. In your opinion, who's in the top four for this tournament? Top four. No, don't give me a winner, but let's hear a top four. What do you think?
Well, I don't really know because there are too many things it can change the match. I mean, well, the first thing is it's up to bracket luck. Well, like player A can beat player B, player B can beat player C, but it's possible player C can beat player A. Sure. So bracket luck is very important, like this tournament, and player condition is also important. Most of us have jet lag, time difference issues, well, except some European players and from Europe like Jam House players or Acer players, but most of us have that problem, so it can affect us condition. Yeah. So I think those two are very big issues, but anyways, I think the strongest players are top four.
Top four.
Me.
Okay. Of course.
Of course. Sue.
Okay.
And actually, other two are very close. I don't know.
Okay. No, that's fair enough. So well, hopefully we'll see you and Sue finals. So as long as you're in opposite halves, right? Great. Well, you must be pretty happy. Like even no matter what happens here, you've got yourself a ticket to BlizzCon, end of year, massive tournament. Do you have aspirations for that? Are you already thinking about that, or not really? That's quite a far way down the line because there's going to be so many good players there.
Yeah, since the BlizzCon spot is already guaranteed for me. Like these tournaments are, I don't really get pressured. It's really good. I mean, well, even if I lose every match from now, if I win the BlizzCon, then other thing doesn't really matter. Well, if I win that, then I win everything. Yes, it's basically same. Yeah. So I think this is kind of a warm-up tournament for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, the stakes are just a lot higher when you end up getting to BlizzCon as well. Well, warm-up tournament, if you get top 4 finish here, don't forget, you can also go on to play DreamHack Winter as well, so you have quite a few nice tournaments towards the end of the year. You talked about jet lag for a little bit. I want to talk about that. It's been, I'm pretty sure, a couple of years now since you've moved over to the States. Over the last couple of years, have your opinions of living in Korea versus living in the US, have they changed at all? What are the biggest differences that you think are making a good impact in your play? Because some people have said, oh, Polt spent so long in the US, maybe he's like, you know, playing on NA ladder, they're worried he's not as strong. And then, of course, you come to these tournaments, you're playing some very top Korean players, just world players in general, and you're beating them. So, of course, it's not affecting you. Why is it not affecting you? What are you doing to keep your level so high?
Of course, it's the best for players. I mean, having a team house, staying in the team house, and having a good coach, good teammates, or things like that. But even if you don't have that best condition, you can still practice. I mean, if you don't really have a coach, then you can put your some more effort or time to analyze your replays or other players' VODs. You can do it. And also, if you don't really have your good teammates, then I think you can still find someone. Well, even if they are not one of the best players in the world, you can still practice. But maybe you think they are not good enough, then maybe you can try other things like, for example, like boxers. When they do sparrings, I think they can handle it in these ways, like you're heavier than me, then even if you are not that great player, you can be a good sparring partner.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's possible in StarCraft 2 in some ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and other things, I think I can cover pretty much every other thing, so I don't really have any problem in staying in the US. Well, of course it would be better if I live in Korea, then it's better for practice, but yeah. I want to study English more, so I want to live in the US.
Well, the English you're picking up, the skills you're picking up, the StarCraft you're picking up, all continues to be fantastic. And I think you've really highlighted the difference there as well. You can survive outside of the team house, but the most important things maybe are motivation and dedication. And luckily you've got both of those in plentiful stock. Good luck for this DreamHack, Polt. I'm looking forward to watching your games this evening, and tomorrow. Anything to shout out, say to your fans before we head off?
First of all, I want to say thank you to my sponsors, CM Storm and iBuyPower, and also want to say thank you to all of my fans. Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you very much. We're here at DreamHack Stockholm. Finals day, of course, is tomorrow, but before then, we've got Group Stage 3. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.